Hello friends, welcome to my channel Travel Dunia. Welcome to my another video of Vietnam travel series, and this time it is none other than the happening Ho Chi Minh City. So after reaching Ho Chi Minh City from Hanoi, I booked a day tour to two places. One is the floating Mekong Delta and the another one is underground Kuchi tunnels. On the next day, after a half an hour morning walk to a nearby park, I started my journey for the day tour to beautiful Mekong Delta and Kuchi Tunnel. Hotel pickup was done by our tour guide from the respective hotels of individuals. During the road trip, our tour guide was explaining us about the history of Kuchi tunnels and the planning of day trip. First, we were taken to a handicapped art and craft factory, and you will be glad to note that these amazing handcrafted items are being made by using eggshell and seashell. The designs were so perfect, and all these things are made by the persons who has become handicapped or physically imperfect after the Vietnam War, directly or indirectly. Spending around 30 minutes in the handicap art and craft factory, we started for our first destination of the day, that is Kuchi Tunnel. Kuchi tunnels were about 60 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City, whereas Mekong Delta is about 70 kilometers from the city and 110 kilometers from Kuchi tunnels. Most of the tours you see online are either half-day Kuchi tunnel tours or full the Mekong Delta tours. But as I had only one day for any day tour, so I opted this 12-hour long combo tour and paid rupees 4,200 per person, which also include lunch and a round trip transfer from the hotel in Ho Chi Minh City. Inside the van, our tour guide played a very informative video about the use of Agent Orange in the Vietnam War and its harmful effects on the people and later generation. The video showed how USA used a chemical herbicide named Agent Orange to defoliate the lush jungles of South Vietnam that was providing cover to the Communist Army of North Vietnam, and the effects of Agent Orange on Vietnamese people and generations to come till date when it was consumed through water and crops. The Vietnam War was fought between North Vietnam and South Vietnam. North Vietnam was supported by Russia and other communist countries, while South Vietnam was backed by the USA and other anti communist countries. Kuchi tunnels were the operation base of communist fighters or Viet Cong in South Vietnam. These tunnels were part of a large network of connecting tunnels, which were used by Viet Cong soldiers as hiding spots during combat with the American forces. They also served as communication and supply routes, hospitals, living quarters, and food and weapon storage for North Vietnam soldiers. After this interesting story, we were taken to different tunnels that were used as hiding spots, hospital rooms, and weapon storage. The site also displays different types of booby traps used by the Viet Cong soldiers against US forces. Actually, many of the tunnels were reconstructed and made larger to accommodate tourists. I was amazed to see that the reconstructed tunnels were even small enough to accommodate tourists. Then it was very hard to imagine how Viet Cong soldiers survived in even more narrower original tunnels for years. We were invited to crawl around the open part of the tunnels. The tour ended with us being served tea and sweet potatoes. And my next destination was the floating Mekong Delta. But I will discuss about this place in my next video because I did my trip in one day, but it is recommended to do your trip of Mekong Delta and Kuchi Tunnel in 2 days so that you can explore both of these places peacefully. Otherwise, it will be a very hectic day. So I will discuss about it in my next vlog. Till then, bye. Take care.